Hey everyone, Michael here. Today we're going to be talking about Sam Bankman-Fried and what is next for him because there is going to be another trial here pretty soon. And to me, the last one was just the tip of the iceberg. This next upcoming one is going to be where all the meat and swampy stuff that we love to talk about, that's where all of it's going to be, okay? So, a few things before we get there. We all know that Sam Bankman-Fried has been found guilty on all 7 counts of fraud, a conspiracy to commit fraud, and all that type of stuff, okay? Now, he's not going to actually be sentenced until March 28th. That is going to be a long time, but until then, he is going to be rotting in jail. I expect him to get anywhere between 30 to 50 years. Personally, I want him to get life in prison because the guidelines actually allow that. And for those people that got defrauded by him, I think they deserve to see that justice from a guy who really was just using their money for whatever he wanted to, whether it be nice houses, giving it to politicians, and just, making himself even richer at the expense of others, which is a terrible thing to do. So now, because that was just the tip of the iceberg, I think as we get into this next trial where we start talking about campaign finance laws, I think that's where everything really comes together. You notice how they didn't let us into the courtroom for that last trial? No cameras, no nothing. I'm hoping that this upcoming trial, they will allow cameras. Sure, there may be some politicians that try to stop it or slow it down, but I'm hoping that public outrage or just the public curiosity can really get that through, because we know that he's donated tens and I think over $100 million to politicians. And I'll put a link down below if you guys actually want to see if your politician was bribed with donations. And then you guys can learn more about that if you want to. But as this goes forward, we deserve to know if the politicians that he was giving money to actually did help him out in crafting some legislation. Because as you guys know, he was in a big battle between Binance and FTX. He was trying to use all the money from us depositors and FTX to actually, I'm gonna keep on saying bribe because I think that's exactly what it is, bribe politicians to make very favorable legislation to FTX while trying to push Binance out of the country. And unfortunately for him, that failed. Fortunately for us, it failed. But going forward, I'm really excited to see where this trial is going to be going, because I also think his mother and father are also going to be charged along with him. His mother had a super PAC. His dad was helping funnel money. So I think they should all go to jail as a family. Of course, I'd prefer if they went to separate jails so they can't see each other, maybe write old-fashioned letters or something like that. But let me know what you guys think about this, because I am very excited to see exactly what the politicians are doing. Now, I don't know if they're actually going to allow us to fully know the story. There have been blocks in the past with this type of stuff, but I'm hoping that if there's enough outrage, perhaps we can get a little bit more information, or there could be some independent journalist that really finds out some of that stuff for us. Thanks.